Hey guys, it's Bren, and today is December 5th, which means it was 8/50 candle day in stores only at Bath & Body Works and White Barn stores, and you could combine that with coupons, so I went and I ended up getting 14 candles that I'll show you today. I got up early. Mall usually opens at 10, and I planned to get there at 10, but I forgot about holiday hours, and they actually had opened at 8. So I got out of bed at like 8:45, and I was out the door by 9:10. Just like yesterday's makeup, didn't wash my hair, threw on my black coat. Usually I have to lint roll that about 50 times before I leave the house because of this one. Didn't care, blanketed in dog hair. I went in there with a mission. I did 3 transactions, which, of course, I walk up to the register like, I would like to check out in 3 different transactions, please. They're like, okay, but I made sure that I was getting the best deal I possibly could, almost, but I'm so mad at myself because I didn't realize that I had a couple coupons I could have used that I didn't use. I had 2 15 off 40 mailer coupons, one that had come to me and one that came to my mom, and half of the candles that I bought were for my mom, basically, so I actually bought more candles for other people today than I did for myself. So I used those to get like 5 candles for basically $5.50 each, and I did 10 that way, and then I also got 4 more with a 10 off 30. So I got really good deals. They ended up being between $5.50 and $6 each before tax. That's amazing. But I didn't realize, that the 15 off 40 coupons that came in the mail attached to another coupon for a free item with any $10 purchase could be combined together. So I could have walked out of there with 2 free items, 2 medium-sized candles or some body care or something. And I do plan on getting some Red Velvet Cheer next week. I think it's supposed to be out Monday, it sounds like, and it's online now. And I could have grabbed a different lotion and swapped it out for that later. But I never think with Bath & Body Works coupons that they're going to be combinable. I never think to even check. Like Victoria's Secret, if they send out multiple coupons in the same mailer, you can always combine them together. Bath & Body Works has just recently started doing that. I think there was one other time that I can think of where they had a mailer with combinable coupons. But I never, I'm still getting used to it. So I just feel like I took 2 $10 bills and just flushed them down the toilet. And I kind of hope that I hate Red Velvet Cheer and don't even want anything next week now because I'm really mad I didn't get my free items and I could have. Even though there's nothing really there that I need, I could have just grabbed a couple lip balms or something. But at least I got mailer coupons, I guess. I know there are some people out there that didn't even get any. So that's, I suppose, the optimistic bright side, right? And my store too, I wanted to mention, was telling people they could get more than 15. There's supposed to be a limit 15. Hey, if you want more than 15, we'll just check you out in multiple transactions. They also were encouraging people, well, at least me, to buy candles and then exchange them later for candles that weren't out yet. Because I asked in particular for the new Mahogany Teakwood, which is online in a fancy glass. Now, I hate that scent, but Josh wanted one. And they didn't have it, but they were like, just buy a different one and swap it next week when we get it in. So when I actually do bring some of these back and swap them for destination line candles, I better not get any attitude because they told me to do it. But I'll show you what I got here. And Monday, new floor set, new body care. It's got to be Red Velvet Cheer. That's what I heard too. And I'll be going to check that out. And then again, being mad at myself for not picking up my free items today. So I walked out of there with 7 dashing through the snows. And as I said, these were basically all for my mom. She wanted 2 for herself, and then she wanted 2 to 3 to give away as gifts, but they were for either these 2 people or another group of 3 people that she was going to give them to, and she just kind of told me, get me 4 or 5, however it works out for your coupons and however many you want and whatever. So I actually ended up with 7, figuring she would give them to everybody, but now she's like, I don't know if I want to do that, so I'm probably going to give her 5 that I bought all together with her 15 off 40 done. And then the other 2 I will likely be exchanging for the Italy Destinations candle, the Tuscan Lemon Tart, because I know I'm going to want a couple of those. But this is a nice scent. I mean, it's very balsamy, and I'm just not really into pine, so this isn't something that I would want. But my mom, she likes pine. She likes citrus with pine. This has just a little bit of citrus in it. It's very hard to detect, and her plan is to burn this alongside an orange candle, I guess. But it would be it's a good gift candle because it's not like super crazy strong, but it's, it's pleasant, whatever. So 7 of these today, 2 will probably go back. And then for me, I picked up just kind of like mostly stocking up on things that I like, I guess, and I didn't need any of these. I needed nothing today, but can't pass up such a good deal, right? I grabbed a Mary cookie. Now, Mary cookie I've never burned before this year. I like the way that it smells cold. I mean, who wouldn't, It smells delicious, vanilla-y, cookie-like. But I've always passed it up because it smells so much like Frosted Cupcake and Vanilla Bean and all the other vanilla candles that Bath & Body Works does. And I actually don't love the way that Bath & Body Works does plain vanilla candles. There's something a little bitter to me about them when they burn. So I've avoided this in the past. But this year I picked up a medium size candle in Mary Cookie when I had like another free item coupon, which is actually going right there right now, and it's almost gone. And though I can barely smell that thing unless it's right in front of my face, what I do get from it I like. So I decided to try it in a 3-wick because, $5.50. It kind of seems to have more of a buttery shortbread type of scent than like their standard vanilla bean or frosted cupcake candles do. So I like that. I'm just not expecting a lot of great throw from this. Also, was super disappointed to see it has the dark centered wicks, which we all know result in puny wick syndrome and just really suck. So, one and done on this one. But hey, we'll give it a shot, see what happens. And then I picked up another Joy, same line, same wicks, but I love the scent. This is my 3rd Joy, and if you watched my last empties video, I had used up my first one. It needed a lot of attention, a lot of cotton balls. It's not a strong thrower. It's a very medium candle. It's a very much like a 5 strength and throw. It's there, but it's not, really strong, but just smells so darn good. This is a scent, if it performed well and it was strong, I would have hauled 15 of these. But I hope that, I think it'll come back next year because it was really popular this year, it seems like. I hope maybe like a better version of it will come out in the future. At least one without these crappy wicks. I hope by next year, Bath & Body Works has figured out that these dark-centered wicks are just crap and get rid of them. I also grabbed a completely unnecessary purchase, a party dress. Party dress is weird for me. It is, let's see what the notes say. Orchid petals, peony, jasmine, like a very floral scent, but it also kind of resembles a cologne. To me, it smells like a woman's cologne or a woman's perfume, kind of. I hate florals and I hate cologne scents, but for some reason, I actually kind of like party dress. I still have one, though, that's half full from 2 years ago, the dark purple version, and I can only take it in small doses. I burn it a little bit at a time. But I've heard that this year's version is actually weaker, big surprise. In this particular case, for me, that might be a little bit better. I mainly just grabbed it because it's pink and it's pretty and I like the packaging, to be honest with you. And again, $5.50. So now that I have another one of those in stock, I won't be afraid to use up my old half-full purple one and, whatever. Only really one more that I got for me, and this one I had to sift through some bins for. They used to have it right out on the shelf last time I was in there, but I guess they've put them away. But today, my store had crates, I posted a picture on Instagram, just sitting around of candles, and there were a lot of like summer candles. A lot of the Turquoise Waters collection was out, and some like early fall stuff too. And I went in with this on my list. I wanted it and was really disappointed when I didn't see it on the shelf. Luckily, I pulled one out of a bin or the crates that they have stacked, a Bangkok. So this is also my 3rd Bangkok Golden Temples and Spices, which is a repackage of tropical spice from past years. It also performs like crap because it has the dark centered wicks, but I love the scent of it, and I have about half left of my second one that I bought when this collection first came out, so I grabbed a 3rd to stock up on. Again, if this candle performed better, it didn't have these crappy wicks, I would have bought a ton of just these, but I will hold out until they come out with a version of it that performs better. But it does smell good. And I didn't see anything else like from the summer that I wanted. I didn't look too hard though because I was kind of in a hurry and I was lugging around 14 candles, but anyway. All right, the last 3, kind of for Josh. So when I told Josh about the sale, I'm like, hey, you want any candles? I expected him to say no. But instead, he had a big old list of ones that he wanted, and he really wanted a Mahogany Teakwood. And I'm like, oh, I hate Mahogany Teakwood, but he loves it, and every time I drag him in there, he smells it and says how good it is. So he said he would not burn it when I was at his house. So I picked up one of those for him. Again, they didn't have the new ribbed version, so it was this or the holiday label. I chose this. I think it's like sleeker and more like universal year-round. I mean, it smells good in the jar. I like cologne on guys. I just find cologne candles to be kind of weird. I don't know. He wanted it, so I got that for him. And then he had also said, that was the only one he really, really wanted, but he threw out some other ones that he would possibly get. He wanted a sweater weather. They didn't have any sweater weathers. I mean, my store seemed pretty well stocked. They weren't out of many things, but I did not see a single sweater weather anywhere in the store. Also, the Red Velvet Cheer candle, not out yet at my store. No Jingle All the Ways. Not like I cared about that. There were probably a couple other ones I didn't even notice weren't there. It seemed like they had a pretty good variety and selection so far. Like when I was there at like 9:30 in the morning, they're probably out by now. But they had a lot of stuff, but they didn't have those. So he had said, get him Mahogany Teakwood, a sweater weather, and a Lemoncello. So I did pick up the Lemoncello for him, but I'm going to tell him not to burn it until after he smells the Tuscan Lemon Tart because he might prefer that one like I know I will and want to swap this for that. It's a great candle. It smells really awesome. But again, I don't know. It'll be up to him if he likes this one better or the Italy version. And then this last one that I picked up was pretty random, and I did it because it's one that I've gone back and forth about a little bit, but also it's one I think Josh will like. It's Cozy Cabin, and I was originally really attracted to the label. It's got this nice winter scene, but then it's like really sunny too. And what I like about the candle is you get like this vanilla in there. I mean, the notes are vanilla, sage, and golden glowing woods. But then I would smell it again and be like, no, it kind of has like this cologne-y type of essence too. And it really kind of smells like pipe smoke, kind of. So I kind of like it and I kind of don't, but I thought that he might like it. So I'm going to just let him decide. It'll either go back or he'll keep it, whatever he wants to do. They only had 2 of these left. So this was another one they were running really low on, and they weren't on the shelves. They were both like hidden inside of holders. And I just happened to see one and was like, you know what? I needed one more. Josh might like this. Again, I'd been thinking about it, never went for it. I'll go for it today. It's a repackage of something. Someone has told me that it's a repackage of something and I forget now. Part of me kind of wants to say Ski Lodge, but and part of me wants to say it's something from Intrigue and Opulence, but I think it's a repackage of something from one of the premium collections that the candles were like a little bit more expensive and like $30. But I don't know because it's usually not the type of scent I would pay attention to, so I must have just kind of missed it when it was out before. Part of me kind of hopes that Josh likes it and wants to keep it because I'm really intrigued about it and I want to see if I like it burning or not. But if he wants to return it, that's fine because I ended up putting this one, and 2 of the dashings all on the same receipt with the lesser coupon, the 10 off 30, on purpose because I knew those were the 4 that might go back. So I kept them together and paid a little bit more for those 4. I'll probably just end up exchanging them because it's still, like I said, great deal. But at least I don't have to go in there with my 3 receipts and like return 1 from each, right? I planned it that way. So anyway, that's it. That's the entire haul. I'm really like having fun seeing everybody else's hauls and everything today. Like I said, I didn't need anything, but I would have felt really left out if I didn't go. So I'm glad that I went and got some stuff stocked up. I doubt I'll be doing full reviews on any of these because I've already reviewed most of them and they're going to be old news pretty soon. But I will update Instagram if you want to know what I think about the Mary Cookie or the Cozy Cabin and whatnot, or when I pick up, smell, decide on Red Velvet Cheer whenever that comes out. If I do get the Destinations candles, that I probably will throw into a video. So anyway, I'll be back. Thanks for watching. My Instagram is Candles and Music if you want to check that out. And until next time, see you later.